Make a move, make it matter.
Yeah.
Forget the rest.
How y'all feeling better?
You're rocking with the best radio station on the planet. SDM Live Unplugged.
Hey world.
Hey.
It's good to see y'all again. As you can see, I gotta keep that mask on. No offense to that, but hey, good to see y'all. Good to see you.
Yes.
Good to see Lamar.
Yes,
We actually have another guest who's supposed to be on the way. We waiting on Mr. Curbside, and I haven't heard from him yet, so hopefully we get to see him. He's supposed to be here as the guest, but hey world, hey, how you doing? And welcome to the podcast on SDM Live, where you can catch us here on Fridays at 5. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm only doing this to keep my mask on.
I can hear you.
Because of the COVID. But other than that, I mean, happy to have you as a guest, Lamar.
I like the colors and everything.
And then, like this right here, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about this with one of my guests, which is Lamar. And y'all get to hear him chit-chat and tell you about himself. And, you know, we vibe and kick it with y'all. But other than that, you know, welcome to the show. How you been, Miss Rachel?
I've been good. How have you been?
Girl, wonderful.
Just busy, keeping
I mean, that's the best way to be. And how about you, Lamar?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's Mr. Lamar, y'all. Say hey. But yes, other than that, we have a couple cool topics. So I don't know, since it's like freestyle, what you think we should just freestyle
or about it? Yeah.
Or have Lamar run the show or what?
Yeah, we should. It's honestly, like, we
really?
should.
Yes, really. You get to do what you want, well, you know, without us holding nothing over your head or anything. So briefly, like Lamar, he's an amazing person as far as his craft. He got a lot of selections of things that he does. And then this shirt that I actually got on, he actually made this.
Yeah, I like that.
It came with a mask too. So yeah, very creative.
That was cool.
And a photographer. So
yeah.
Other than that, I guess
Pretty much I call myself like the jack of all trades.
The jack of all trades. So that's pretty cool. So other than that, you know, Rachel, if you want to do any questions, you can. So, Lamar, you got all the floor. You got the whole floor, and welcome to the podcast.
All right.
So, okay, let me ask. What was the craziest like photo shoot you've ever been on?
It was more of a. Okay, yeah, I had one photo shoot and I had one event.
Oh, okay.
The photo shoot I did, this lady tells me, she welcomes me in. Her kids let me in, and obviously I had to go set up. She comes out the bathroom and she says she's ready. Like her hair wasn't done, her makeup wasn't done. I said, you need about 5-10 more minutes at least.
She was probably like, "You're assaulting me."
And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself like, okay, I was like, if you need more time, you can let me know because I could just sit here and wait. But she said, no, I'm done. I'm like, okay, this is going to be a very different shoot. And I'm trying my best not to go into detail on this event, but I did a very ghetto wedding, and it was like...
It was something you'll always remember.
My phone going to remind me next month. Like,
did you turn up there?
I mean, yeah. But the thing is, it's like... But the thing is, it was like... They could have done this on their cell phones.
Yeah.
That's how bad
it's
it
like,
was.
why was I even here?
Exactly, and I'm like, and they paid me, and I'm like,
and you seem like really professional.
He
like,
is.
You know what I mean?
I was trying my best.
That's the vibe.
That was about to go out the window for a minute because we're like almost 3 hours in and nobody ready.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I get impatient.
Right. So like, far as being a photographer and also like the creative things that you do with your business as well, I mean, your timing is everything, right?
Absolutely.
Of course. So.
And it was that night was just literally a waste of my time. And the reason why I actually took it is because business wise, I had to stay afloat because that was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need the money. I said, I need the money. I said, I'll do it. But it was the biggest waste. I drove 50 minutes for that.
Oh, and you were probably not like the whole time just like, what the
Why
hell?
am I here?
Well, you gotta have stories like that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's so much crazy stuff that happens if you go certain places.
See, some of my friends, I know a lot of photographers personally, and they never told me what their worst was. I'm like, I know y'all had at least one or two.
Yeah, you gotta
have
none of y'all that never had
you
just.
do.
every shooter, everything was just perfect.
Yeah.
No,
You
you
gonna
had a
have
couple
a
of them.
what
I was
the
just like,
fuck moment.
why?
That's how I feel with stuff I do.
You will. You'll have a what the fuck moment because I didn't have them. Not in
like,
photography,
what
but
am I
like
doing?
stuff that I didn't did, and I'd be like, what in the?
Yeah, like
What the hell
I
is
thought
going on
I knew.
here?
One thing with me is I think I know how to do something, then like I get really like to a test, and it's like I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I get nervous.
Right. Yeah. But other than that, he got all this different venturous stuff he do. And then, how long have you been doing photography?
It's crazy that when I was doing photography, it's like I always walked around with a camera at a young age.
Yeah.
When I was at school, I always took pictures no matter what, but I never pursued it.
That's
Okay,
cool.
so you started
knew,
young.
Yeah.
And
cool.
I ended up doing graphic design. And I ended up sticking with that with till now, 'cause I still do that.
Right.
But I didn't really get my big push until I won my first camera in a contest.
And
Oh,
then
really?
you were like, maybe I should, this could
It's
make
pretty
me.
cool.
Well,
was it at
this
school
that
or
was-
was you
deal.
somewhere? You
I
was
was
somewhere?
I was somewhere else.
Okay.
But it sat in my closet for 4 months. Like
And
I
then
can't
you were like,
operate this.
Dang, man, like this is obvious. Like I feel like everything happens for a reason.
It
and
does.
It's like
Yeah.
God sent.
Then a friend of mine said, just play around with it. At least take pictures at your family reunion or something.
Yeah.
Just have fun with it.
Oh,
So I started having fun with it, and I really got hooked to it.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And I remember my very first shoot I did was for a friend of mine. Her and her son wanted me to drive out to Canton to take pictures for them, and that was my first like official shoot that I did.
Yeah, and then you were like, this could really go
This
somewhere.
might work.
Right. All right.
See, man, I don't.
And then for like your graphic designs, did you go to school for that as well, or did you, you know how some people do graphic, they just learn the art of it, like just hands on,
Right.
versus going to school. So did you learn that, in
I-
school, or is this something
learned-
that you was doing?
I learned it
prior
back
to?
in high school because that's why I went to Crockett Tech for Votech, and I learned it there.
Oh, right. I remember they
that,
had
yeah.
vocational school for that.
Oh, cool.
They did. Like you can go do hair. There, you can take
Yeah, cosmetology there.
Cosmetology.
They had
You can
nursing
learn how to
there.
do nails,
Okay.
nursing, and
And they had it for.
Gra-
that's what's up.
is
Okay,
Crockett
that's
still
cool.
around?
I
You think?
didn't even know this.
The Votech building still there. I know the high school is. Well, they
Yeah,
probably
but
took
it's like you had to have a
probably ran it over with a
elective
car or
for them to
something.
Yeah.
take
Dude,
it.
was
And
there
they
like a
taught you how to
wait
do
list?
cars. Yeah.
Was there like a wait list to get in there?
Not really,
So
not
you
that
could just
time.
you just sign that was like.
Because I know a lot of high schools really came to us, so it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because
for high school, I went there
remember
because my
that.
sister was still going there. She was about to graduate when I first got there,
right.
so
That's cool.
it wasn't that bad though.
Yeah, but I remember like when I was in high school, they actually had where you can take a elective
Yeah,
class
but I
and
had
learn how
that.
to do all of that stuff. But it was like one.
You had to pick one.
You
only
had to pick one.
Yeah.
It couldn't be all of them. So like if you wanted to do art or
In your junior and senior year,
yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
you.
Well,
and
it-
I was in
End
high
of the
school.
day.
Ours kicked off sophomore year, and we did like all ninth grade. It wasn't no Votech at all.
Oh,
So
okay.
10th grade, I did desktop publishing. And then they said you can either go to either graphic design, commercial art, or you go into photography.
right.
So I went into graphic design. I could have went to photography at that point, but I still
Yeah.
stayed away from it.
Yeah.
I remember 11th grade year, they let us try out the other two, like for a month. Commercial art, I didn't last not one bit. I can't draw with
What?
I-
He said commercial art.
commercial art is like
You
basically
rough draft it and they create.
it's like
Oh,
it's like
okay.
drawing
That's-
everything
yeah,
out.
in
Yeah.
8th grade, we
Like
kinda
the
had a
way,
class
like,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting next to a guy that can actually draw comic books, and I'm like, I can't
Oh,
even
no.
draw the
Yeah,
hair.
it
Like,
takes-
why am I
man.
here?
Yeah.
It's like you have to have detail.
That's a gift.
Yeah.
People have gifts. Like that is a gift.
I know a couple of them. He
detail.
still draws. Like, I think he moved to Atlanta. He still draws comic books to this day, and it's
Wow.
like his work is amazing.
Yeah. Some people are really into that stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
That's
on.
what's up.
Then in college, I still had a chance to do photography. Nope, still didn't do that. I did
Dang.
communication technology, but it was kind of like a mix of everything.
Yeah.
So I
That's
did
what
like,
a lot of people do. Like when they do go to college, they do the communications part instead of that main major because it'd be versatile. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what some people do.
Yeah.
Or they just stick to the one main major.
Yeah.
If that's gonna be their main thing that they're gonna be doing after they leave college.
Right.
So yeah, communications. There's nothing wrong with
That's a big
communications because
one,
you could
yeah.
do everything in that.
I remember taking.
I had an actual telephone class for a semester. That was the most boring class ever.
Oh wait, what?
It was a telephone class.
Learning how
the
to talk
hell?
to people.
No, it was like learning how to learning the ins.
How to read the phone book.
We want to know.
It was basically learning. It was basically learning ins and outs of how the phones are built.
Oh, okay.
And one time we could call someone, and we could use a different number, and actually get away from. I actually called my job and was threatening them. They did not know it was me until I came up there later on that day and told them it was me that was calling them.
Oh my gosh.
And they did not know it was me, so I was just like calling them from the classroom all the way to the student center. 'Cause that's where I worked at. So they was like, it was some crazy man call. I was like, that was me. That was me. He was like, why'd you do that? I'm like, well, they told us to call somebody, so I'm gonna call my parents acting crazy.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like, I'll call somebody.
Class.
I'm like, I'm y'all supervisor regardless. Like, what they gonna do to me?
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah, someone's got to do your job. That's funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. So Lamar, you got so many, interesting stories.
Yeah, I feel like you really do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've seen so much stuff in my life. It's
And
ridiculous.
then he's so young and vibrant like me because he's
Yeah.
still in his 30s. So
Yeah, he's
still young,
But I can tell he takes stuff serious.
He do.
That's why at that party I can just picture you there, just like
what is going on here?
Dang, I should have done something.
Because
with my night.
if I show you all the pictures of what I took, they're on my phone right now because they're under Google Photos. That's why I said they're going to remind me next month that I did that wedding a year ago.
Oh gosh.
So they're going to remind me.
That was a weird night, probably, definitely.
It was so weird. It got to the point that I had to go. I'm not a heavy drinker, but I had to go home and drink to that. I had to. I had no other choice.
Oh my gosh.
It was that bad.
They must have been annoying.
It
like,
was
kind of annoyed, like
because I drove 50 minutes for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the groom and the best man got out the car. They was just completely high. I said, I don't know what on earth is going on here.
On weed?
Yes.
Oh. Well, you never
So I'm
know.
thinking to myself,
Right.
like, what is going on here? I'm like, then she yells out the window after 2 hours of waiting. I didn't hop in the shower yet.
That's
for
TMI.
your wedding day?
Right.
Oh, my wedding day, I'll be getting prepared for 3
Right.
days
You're supposed to at least
prior.
have 8 hours
What?
to have
What?
yourself prepared before you do all of that stuff. It's your wedding day. You're not supposed to be just out there.
Like for weeks, you're getting stuff done. I feel like eyelashes, nails, hair.
It
I
was-
think I would need probably 3 days.
Yeah.
Knowing me.
I showed
And then the day
somebody at work
before-
those pictures. They said, so this is the rehearsal. I said, no, this is not the rehearsal.
The whole wedding.
This is the whole wedding. This is the whole deal here.
Oh,
So they were just like, okay, you're lying to us. I'm like, no, I'm being dead serious. I said, I wish I was lying.
that's so funny.
That was just
oh my
bad.
Gosh, I can only imagine.
Right. So,
That's
y'all,
cool, though.
we gonna take 5 real quick, and you get to hear more of Lamar. But we was supposed to have Curbside. Curbside was supposed to be here today. I don't know what's going on with him, but hopefully I hear from him after a while, and then we'll hit y'all back in a second. All right. Much
All
love,
right.
Kaine.
All right.
Nah.
earn my spot like a damn polka dot. You only live once, so I'm gonna stunt. Sit back and sip cognac and puff on a blunt. Do this for me, myself and I'm so dedicated. Smoking OG sticky tree, I'm so medicated. Sipping hen and lean, getting wiper wasted, elevated. With a mind of a stoner, I'm so elevated. Train all year to be the enemy's misery. I want them to mention me for the next century. Yeah, your boy's super fly, they'll never stop my shine. Got my eyes on the prize, time to give me mine. To the mind of a midget pimp. I'm on my Ric Flair shit, I go woo on a bitch. I take your chicken figure four with the dick and like a boss, toss her off and make her everybody's bitch. Boom, boom, clap, I am the midget man. Bang, bada boom, the realest in the room. I'm always on the move, the grind and never stop. I want the whole world fool, you can have the block.
Change, mutated game, the new way to slay. I butane the flame more, driven the forward, supported from the mitten born, with the mission to prove great in the game. Now, bars, bloodline, no gimmick, fucker. Bars, touch mine, you fibbing, fucker. Bars, fuck fine, flow killing Edgar, and the Poe written. So ticket foe, villain, spit obsessed. I've been a mess since a kid. Mr. Chef, grilling up syllables and silhouettes and Gilgamesh. Any bill I set foot, I put on killer sets. Look, it says kill the best to get. You better give me mine. You better give me mine. You better give me mine.
Running the game for so long, it's time to give me mine. Running the game for so long, it's time to give me mine. Running the game for so long, it's time to give me mine. It's time to give me mine. It's time to give me mine.
I'm gonna have to call you back. Yeah. I gotta call you back real quick. Yep. Okay, we back. Okay.
Hey.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
So look, I had a phone call in regards to Mr. Curbside, so he's not gonna make it, and that's fine. You know, that's why we got Lamar as our guest, and I just talked to him, and you know, we get to meet Curbside next time. Something came up, and that's fine. On to the next, you know, subject. You know, but that's fine. Wow.
I feel like something's always coming up. That's just life. You gotta just
you gotta keep moving, and
you never know.
Do what you need to do. So I said, let me call you back.
That's why I showed you those pictures during that little time period.
Yeah, I got to see the pictures, and he still did a great job with what he was working with.
And he have good patience as far as the.
But
that
was
we're having you're taking our pictures. Wait, when is that? In June, right? June 23rd.
I think the 23rd.
Okay, that's exciting.
Okay, didn't I know that till now?
So.
I knew the date, and I didn't know about the date, but I knew I was going to be.
It's gonna be June.
Okay.
And then the one that we got coming up this
Sunday,
and then we got you for the 23rd.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't get a chance to tell him though. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
So crazy.
But yeah, so much been going on, and then like now, you know, I have like a selective things of going on like now, and it's like it can't, like how you say on this shirt, no excuses. No. Either you can make time for it or just basically reschedule.
But you do, man. She does good with that. Like she does good.
Yeah.
She does good. Yeah. I love it. Aww.
Yeah. So this is gonna be the shoot with us. And then we still had our billboard that's going up, and then we got to do the final touches on that because, like, in the beginning, it was 3 of us, but it's just me and Rachel. So it's like we had to make some minor adjustments, not to the point where we were like, fuck you, bitch. Find somebody else. We had to let her be. Like, we really had to let her be because, you know, what I learned, like, with this podcast and just learning with different people, you know, people be having selective things going on with themselves, and it's like I can't hold you accountable when you fucking up. It's time for you to just go.
Yeah.
So
when you
it
start
was
something,
it was a
you
rocky
finish
road. It has, but we gradually like got on our training wheels and things
Now
was just
we're ready
going
to
great.
have some
So it's
fun.
like we ready and just
It'll be
come
good.
on with it and
Okay.
that's how it's going.
I like the interviewing people. I think that's really cool.
Me too. And then I just like the idea about us having a podcast. Whoever come, we get to talk to y'all, and it's not about us all the time.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
So that's
think
what I like about
cool.
the show too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, tell me a little bit about like did you do any, like when you started photography, what kind of class, like how long and what kind of classes?
As in like
Like when you
learning photography?
Yeah, like when you first started, you said you got the camera and 4 months.
I self-taught myself.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I was just
know people
I
that
learned
do
a
that.
little bit here, a little bit there. I had a old friend of mine. He taught me a few tricks.
That's
I did.
benefiting the most because like you didn't have to pay for any courses, and then you get to go out and do your own like business.
And 9 times out of 10 these days, YouTube is like the main place to go when in certain situations. But yeah, I had a friend of mine. He taught me a few things. It's like I kind of learned as I go.
Yeah. That's the best way to learn too.
Yeah.
You learn it instead of just sitting on one project. It's like if you learn as you go, that's kind of easy.
Cause that is like making T-shirts. I did that during those 2 months the plant
And
was
there's
down.
no like pressure. I feel like when I have pressure on me with something, I ruin it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
So it's like you went at your own pace. You knew what type of learner you were and everything.
Yeah, because at first I just did photo shoots here, there. Wasn't nothing serious. But it's like when I said I need to start taking it serious.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Then you
that's why I told you
realized.
about the one out in Canton. Then I did a business shoot for a young lady, and after that, the wheels start
like,
spinning.
this
Then I
is
started
what I
getting my
know.
own equipment, and I got my equipment in the trunk right now because I just got done doing the shoot.
Well, yeah. Carry it
you
around
mobile,
with you.
You
know
mobile
what I
too.
mean?
Oh, that's cool too. So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, because I did a newborn shoot, and I already told you earlier.
Yeah.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. It's just like it was kind of hard to keep his
Baby
eyes
wouldn't
open.
Open his eyes. He's had his eyes shut for so long.
Yeah, so it's like they said he just got up around 1:00. So I said, okay, well it was still a great shoot. Nothing negative about it. It was just like, come on, you gotta open your eyes. Just let me just get one eye open. I'll take that.
Yeah,
Right.
That's so cool.
So you get to meet cool people, and then have you like since photography, have you traveled like far as clients, or just everything you've been doing just been local here in Michigan?
Everything's just been local in Michigan so far. I did have opportunity for a friend of mine. She wanted me to come to Atlanta to shoot.
That'd be nice.
But I told her, I said, well, I have to plan that out in advance.
Yeah.
So if I have like vacation time for work, now if this was my only gig, I would have been gone next week or something like that.
You would have went to
Because
Atlanta?
I got 2 weeks off from the plant right now, so I would have just jumped to it. But I said, well, let me plan it out first, then we'll go from there.
That's what I was gonna wonder too.
Yeah.
If he's ever done like, what about on the lakes or anything?
On the lakes?
Like, have you ever taken any pictures on the lakes in Michigan?
No, not yet.
No.
Nice ones.
There's up
Arca-
north.
Yeah, Arcata, and then I went to New Haven. It's so nice up there.
Oh, yep.
I wouldn't mind doing a shoot up there, like
Yeah.
in New Haven and also Arcata, Michigan.
Yeah,
It is nice. You think you in Hawaii up there?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need. Oh,
It's
that'd
real
be
nice
cool.
up
Just
there.
to take pictures of like the lake and all the surrounding stuff. That would be cool. You don't even need people in
Yeah,
it.
because I need. I was gonna start doing some just like landscape
Yeah,
shots.
that would be
Like
cool.
just to get out, just to shoot something.
Yeah, that's awesome. Pictures are definitely really special.
Yeah. And then I know that they say like with your pictures and photos and stuff, like if the photographer, because each photographer is different. So like if they catch the quality of what they're seeing and then what you're seeing, it makes the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because if someone feels awkward if you're taking their picture, you can tell.
Yeah.
You know what
So
I mean?
they
Like,
all
you gotta
frowned
be,
up,
like,
and you gotta take the
comfortable.
picture. Like, what is
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah.
They ain't comfortable.
That's why when I do shoots in my apartment, I have whatever music is playing just to get them comfortable.
Yeah,
And
comfortable.
And I have a good sense of humor with people. So
Yeah, you need that. You can't just be anyone out here
Right.
being a photographer.
Because I'm telling you, it's some photographers out here. You be like, you know what? No. Nope. I'm out of here.
I'm gone.
But other than that, it does make like if the customer is comfortable and the photographer is comfortable, the picture come out good.
Yeah.
But if you come across a photographer and they doing weird shit, I'm telling you.
Yeah, your
leave.
look will be weird.
The only shoots.
Yeah.
The only shoots I would say that were kind of challenging to me are sometimes family shoots.
Family?
With
with a kid that's like 8, 9 years old. Because I did one a couple of years ago. He had a mean look in all his pictures. I said, "Dude, come here for a minute.
Oh my,
he probably don't like nobody.
That's like my aunt.
You know how sometimes kids don't like nobody.
It's scary. She looks possessed.
But it's like everybody's smiling in the picture, but I just look. I'm like, I can't see on the little screen, so I'm like, so I put it on my tablet.
He's doing that on purpose.
And that's what I said. Come here.
But you know how some kids don't like nobody. Kids is a trip.
No, but I asked him. I said, what is your problem? He's like, I want to play Fortnite.
Oh no!
I said, dude, look, listen. I don't care if you want. I said, you can play Fortnite all you want. I said, all I ask for is 5 minutes of your time.
What? Come on, bud. For 5 minutes.
5
you can't
minutes.
Get
That's
off
all I
that
ask
Fortnite.
for.
What? I've heard of Fortnite how many times, and I've never
But
played.
that's the new thing at Fortnite. The kids love them. Cut off some Fortnite when they like that Fortnite.
I hope.
And then when I got done, can I go play? I said, I ain't your father. Go ahead, go upstairs. I know.
That would have been that would have been weird.
I was like, all that could have been avoided if you would just smile in the pictures that you previously took.
Or if I was his mom, I'd be like,
now.
you know what? If you're not gonna like smile right, you cannot even be in our pictures.
But see, that was her only son. That was the problem. Like that was her only kid
And
at
she
that
had
time.
girls.
So I'm like,
the rest of the babies were girls.
yeah, that's.
You like no.
So yeah, she's gotta like get them. But still, if you're miserable, go somewhere else.
And then I had another one. She was a 3-year-old. She cried the entire time. I had stuffed animals. I had everything. I said, what am I supposed to do?
Oh my god.
So I was like, okay, let me give her a microphone. Why? She just stopped and started smiling and bouncing around. I said, the microphone this whole time just
worked.
She did a whole 180, just
oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Bouncing around and happy.
See, you don't think of the little, like you think they're just taking pictures, but they got to deal with each type of personality. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like each different.
And I had the bears and stuff. I'm like, this is not working.
And the microphone. Maybe she'd like this, like the sound.
She likes karaoke, I assume.
Probably so. But each child is different.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, did you get in the cold outside in the winter?
I did. It was a 2-part shoot. One we did indoors. The other one she said, well, let's go to this park outside. I'm like, okay.
And it was dead winter?
Yeah. Oh. And I said to myself, like, I did 2 of them. That was the one I did. It was a 1-on-1 session. And she's posing. She's like, oh my God, I'm cold. I'm like, I'm good. You the one that wanted to come out here.
Oh my gosh.
She was shaking and freezing.
She had an obsession with that outdoor, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that one song by Alicia Keys type photos. No one that.
Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that. Yes.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my God. I was like, I got a full-blown coat on. I was ready for this. You came out here.
What was she in, a dress?
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah.
And then the second shoot we did was downtown. But that was, it wasn't no snow on the ground, but it was very cold. Oh. But we didn't, that shoot didn't go that long. Yeah. Because a lot of the pictures that we took, they were like on point. So she was like, okay, she paid me the money, and she did her kids just took off running. I said, oh okay. They were cold.
Oh, man. I don't know. I don't want to put myself through the cold anymore. I remember some cold days growing up.
Yeah, in Michigan weather, when they don't know what they want to do half the time, they do.
You guys had frostbite ever?
Michigan weather is like the Powerball.
You used to get them? I had frostbite.
But you was up north, though.
I was out more where it does get colder where I grew up, but it's not like up north where they really like over the bridge. It gets cold. They're snowed in. They take snowmobiles to work and school. Like, what? Like I'm over the cold, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, summer is here, y'all. Yeah. So we got time to do all the nice festivities.
That's like 1 month.
Yeah.
And it goes right back to cold.
August.
But
September's a nice month. And then by Halloween time, it's freezing. I mean.
And then the clocks go back. And
I remember going trick-or-treating in a snowsuit growing up. Like, it was that cold. I remember in Westland where I would go as a little kid with my cousins and stuff. It would be so cold trick or treating. Like we'd be in snowsuits. We couldn't even wear our costumes. Like I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it gets cold.
Well, I'm waiting on summer, y'all.
Yeah, it's here. I think it's here to stay.
Summer.
Do you get a lot of your like shoots in the summer? Like this time's
Yes.
probably really busy for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
I was always
that.
told by a friend of mine, he'd been doing photography since high school. Actually, I went to high school with him. He told me that his worst months are January and February.
Yeah, that makes
He
sense.
said after that, it's pretty much smooth sailing.
And then you get a lot of like senior pictures. A lot of
Prom.
people like to do their little pictures in the fall or the summer.
Yeah.
Fall is like a big one. Yeah.
And now you got prom send offs. I was like, who? I still wonder who started that because I don't recall that
The what?
prom
Prom
send
send-off.
off.
The prom what?
Prom send off where they have them come and do the photography, and then they have like the red
red
carpet, and then they
carpet,
have the
drones.
chair and they take
never
off.
did
the
that.
We
I
never
didn't
did
do
it, but
that.
they doing
Wow.
that now.
I just took a picture of my brother, my sister, drove to my grandparents' house, took a picture there, bam. We just
And they
going
have
straight
a
to the
red
prom.
carpet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought
I
getting
done did a couple of
a
them.
limo was a big deal.
I mean,
Exactly.
I got in a limo for prom, and then
Yeah,
I had a
that
car
was a
too. I
big
had
deal.
a car and a limo. I had both.
Yeah, I did the limo.
Yeah. And that was cool. We
So
had
so
a
much
bus.
done changed. Like they doing this
Red carpet.
red carpet event for prom.
Wow.
Then they sending them off in these exotic cars.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then it's like they had them like as if they're doing a whole movie.
Dang.
Like they about to go
come
to
on.
Hollywood and you about to go off to if you go off to college, they
Man.
doing a whole red carpet premiere
Everything.
for prom.
That takes the whole tradition out of it.
It
all.
did, and then they
I
yeah,
don't know.
it does.
Prom's
It's
supposed
different.
to be like.
I mean, have you done one before though?
I did 2 of them. The first one I did, this man didn't smile not one bit. I said, dude, you could at least smile. Just-
Wait, another boy not smiling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at least 1 or 2 of you smile. I was like, at least
But
with
some
your
of the kids
date.
be nervous too.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
like I be telling people, even with photography, and then like with us being on this show, it's
Yeah.
nothing to be nervous about.
Yeah, it's
You
just
know,
a natural.
It's just a
like
natural
what I-
thing to
yeah,
do.
it's
Like while
natural
you on the
nerves.
air, same thing with the photography, and then it'll capture what it need first, whatever.
Yeah, photos don't make me nervous, but like
No.
hearing myself talk.
All right, shoot, I done did 2 photo shoots and I was in front of the camera. I just like, okay, let's have a little bit of fun.
Yeah. So you pose and take pictures of yourself too.
Well, I had
I mean, I'm not saying it in a bad way. But
oh no, I'm just saying like I had a young lady that did her photo shoot last year, so she got into photography herself. So my last time I had off, she wants to return the favor, so she
Oh,
took
okay.
pictures of me
Oh, that's
at the
so
Greenfield
cool.
Plaza.
Okay.
So
Now you get to keep those forever. They're like
Yep.
special.
Yeah, it's like a keepsake.
Yeah, and it's her
Wow.
like.
so
little
I came
thing, too.
suited and everything else. I said, well, I'm gonna make this look good.
Yeah.
She really had to tell me too much what to do. I said, because the thing is, a lot of pictures that you take, if they're like a natural shot, they're perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because being told sometimes, I'm not trying to say all the time, but sometimes it's like they're being forced to pose that way.
Yeah. Like you just gotta be natural with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a few pictures taken. And it was fun.
And
I
that's
like
why I
that
said
song.
I'm going back into taking photos because besides getting to talk to people, y'all can see
What's
the
really
naturalness
going
of
on,
how
yeah.
I look just off my photos too.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why I said I'm getting back into not photography, but like taking pictures and stuff like that. So I can
I
be
like
back
when we
used
have
to.
the old school camera. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I bought a Polaroid over the winter. I love that. The Polaroids.
Yeah,
And, like,
those
you
are
print-
old school
yes,
ones.
I like that.
It's
It's cool. I like Polaroids.
So
Shaking pictures.
right. So do you have any upcoming events or ventures that you get ready to do, and where everybody can reach you far as you, Lamar, and
I wanted to
follow you? So like if they want to know who Mr. Lamar is, where can they reach you and stuff like that? You have anything coming up?
Not really. I wanted to try to do a pop-up shoot.
I actually have one coming up. I do. That's in June.
Okay.
Yeah, June 19th. I have a.
Because
Yeah, if you want to do a
the
pop-up shop, you can come on.
no, a pop-up shoot.
Oh, a pop-up shoot.
The pop-up shoot is like you just go to a location. It's like anybody that comes, they pay a real low amount and
That
get their
sounds
pictures
cool,
taken.
too.
Yeah, that is.
I think
I
you did that before.
It
right?
didn't work. Like I tried twice and it did not. The first time I did it, one person came.
Okay.
And since no one else came, we turned that to a full blown shoot, and I gave her exactly the amount that she wanted to pay. I said, you just take the full shoot.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
And
I mean, you can still have one.
If I do, I have to really plan it out because it's like I tried it. Like I said, the second time was worse because I had literally 7 people say they're going to come and not one of them showed up.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't like that type of behavior.
That's the thing. A person, if they say it, like, okay, Rachel, I'm going to cut your hair bald. Yeah. Be prepared for me to cut your hair bald.
Oh, hell, never ever. Man, no.
And then you don't hear from me after I say that. So it's like you can't hear. It's like I'm just saying, for example. So you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. It's like you can't listen to what they're saying. It's like you actually have to be like, okay, I'll take your word, but in the back of your mind, it's like, nah, I'm gonna see if you really gonna do it. Now, if you see me come with the clippers,
then I know. Oh,
then you be like, yeah, remember I said I was coming to cut your hair bald. But other than that, it's like a person can say it, but it's like more so of the visual for them to believe you.
Yeah,
right.
That's
they
how it is
showed
now.
up there and got their like picture.
Yeah, but I think that would be cool.
If I tried again, I just got to figure out a location.
Yeah, and then June 19th, I'm having a event as well for June 19th, our Freedom Day. And if you want to, you could be one of the vendors and do pictures and stuff like that. It's a whole day event with the kids and the adults too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Tony, he got the grand opening Saturday.
Yep, that's what we were talking about.
I think that would be cool too. If you want to do some photos for Saturday.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna come dressed up.
Yeah, I'm going to look very nice for Saturday for the grand opening because I'm going to show some support. And that's one thing about me. If I'm invited, oh yes, I'll come. Mm-hmm. I don't. Yeah, I always like to come.
If I do a pop-up shoot, I would probably shoot for July. It'll give me a lot of time to plan it out.
Yeah,
yeah.
And that's the best time to do it too. Instead of just jump up and do it, plan it out, give it some time.
Yeah, because
that was the problem.
That was the problem with the first one. The first one I had, I promoted it for a while, but it's like again only one person show. But that was the same when I did. What was it called? Oh, when I did the last podcast I did, I promoted it on there, but it was kind of like a little too late to do it.
Oh, okay.
Like
right.
it was like me doing it there was a Friday night, but the event was like literally that next day.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like bad timing on that. But I was promoting
goes
it.
off their week. Like, what days do I work or what days do I do this, that, have my kid? Or
but I did promote it for weeks,
yeah.
like via social media and stuff like that. But it was like me actually putting the information out there like over the airwaves.
Yeah.
That was a little too late.
Yeah. It's either like if you do it too early, people forget almost. And if you do it too late, stuff like that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Oh, that's cool though.
But other than that, where can they reach you, Lamar? Tell the world.
You can reach me on Instagram and Facebook. It's Leo Style Creations.
Okay. That's what's up. Leo Style.
And that's on Instagram?
Instagram and Facebook.
Leo Styles. Do you have a Twitter?
I rarely use it. No, because the thing is I rarely use it because it's like I use it from time to time, but then again, it's like I forget I have it sometimes because I don't be on there like consistently.
Oh, okay.
But that's like Leo Style Create. So I couldn't type the whole word because it wouldn't accept the whole name.
All right.
So I'm like, okay. So I had to shorten it down somehow.
Right. Yeah. So he's letting y'all know that you can reach him on Facebook and
His
Instagram.
Shirt?
Oh, this shirt says no excuses that he actually made.
That's what's up.
I got a mask. I have the no excuses mask as well, y'all. But he actually made this shirt and mask for me. Yeah. And what else that you do? Because I know about the photography. And what else is it? Because you
graphic design.
He does graphic design. And
I do logos, business cards, flyers.
So he got a selection of things that he do.
Cool.
That's why he's on the show, like to tell y'all, because I don't know. That's why he gotta Lamar, you gotta tell him this stuff because I don't want to say the wrong stuff and I don't know. So he do it all.
And, like I said, when I do logos, I'm trying to get back into that part because that's died down. I've been doing business cards a lot lately.
Okay.
Business cards, I do logos, invitations, flyers, anything you could pretty much name.
Dealing with graphic design.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So anything dealing with graphic design, Lamar know how to do that. Like, for example, like the T-shirt, he made this. So, like tees, hats too. Do you do hats?
I don't have a press for that yet, but
Just the shirts.
just the shirts, the masks. I do hoodies.
Okay.
I do
So he got a selection of stuff that he do.
Yeah, that's
And photography.
Yep.
He does the
that's
photography
a cool
too.
combination.
So he got a all-in-one. So you could be reached again. Far as that again, you got to tell him because I don't know. We can
Leo
reach
Style
Lamar.
Creations.
Leo Style.
Show your shirt, bro. Did you got the logo?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it's on his shirt as well. So check out the shirt. That's his shirt. We got the Gmail on there too.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I like that.
Right, he made that too.
Yeah, that's what's up. I like the lettering.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more shirts like that made because I got to get more vinyl.
Yeah.
Cause trust me, that and my apartment, it's like get real hot in there. That heat press.
But other than that, y'all, we had an amazing show. Glad you came, Mr. Lamar.
Glad to be
Hope to
invited.
see you
Yeah,
again.
this is
And then we
fun.
got other things that we got going on as far as our show with the podcast. This weekend, we got the pop-up shop?
We got the
Oh, no, it's the grand open event. We were actually invited to, and you missed, well, you wasn't on the last show, but the last show we had Tony that was here, and he got a show, not a show, but he has a store that he just opened, and he do like the lotions and
perfume.
Perfume.
Colognes.
yeah, and the stuff is amazing. I meant to bring your bottle, sorry, but I had purchased the lotion. The Vera smells so good and Sweet
I
Lou.
cannot wait to smell
So
it.
yeah, so Saturday that's where we gonna be. We gonna be at the grand opening for that.
Yep.
And then it was something else. I forgot. It was something else that was coming up too.
Oh, we have our photo Sunday.
Yeah, our photo shoot.
And then the party
And we
Saturday.
go, yeah.
Oh,
And
it's
then
gonna be
whatever else that comes up, that's how it's gonna go from there. And then like once we do the photo shoot for the billboard, we pick out how we go do it, and then it's gonna go up from there. Cause originally it was supposed to been up, but due to some stuff, we had to change around. Now after this photo shoot, y'all get to see us outside.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. You get to see the podcast. And then we also have the wine line. We just picked out the name, so I'm waiting on the shipment of the bottles. And it's going to have our name as far as what you can purchase, as far as the wine that we have that's sponsored through our podcast now. So amazing stuff, amazing people, and we just growing from there. But other than that, y'all know y'all can always catch us on SDM Live here at 5 on Fridays. Me, Rachel, and then whoever we have as our guest. And thank you, Lamar, for coming. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, thank you.
Most
And
definitely
also
will.
sharing your stories. That was cool.
And then if there's anyone else out there that want to come on our podcast, you're more than welcome. Just let us know, And then other than that, much love, y'all. Yours truly, Kaine and Rachel.
All right, bye.
See y'all.
Make a move, make it matter. Yeah. Forget the rest.
How y'all feeling better?
You're rocking with the best radio station on the planet. SDM Live Unplugged.